Today, I'm here to answer the most common questions we get on the Relocating to Raleigh Facebook and Instagram pages. I'm Alison Wojnarowski with the W Real Estate Group, and let's get right into it. Moving on to the category of politics, is Raleigh red or blue? North Carolina most recently has been a swing state, and we have voted both ways. Our North Carolina House and Senate right now are both controlled by the Republican Party, but the governor is a Democrat. Raleigh itself has more of a left-leaning mayor, and while there are certain suburbs of Raleigh that may lean one way or another, Raleigh itself feels fairly balanced overall. Next question, does Raleigh have a lot of diversity? I would say that Raleigh does a really good job celebrating diversity in a variety of ways. You'll see all different viewpoints on certain topics just like you do everywhere else. But Raleigh does a good job of making sure that everyone feels welcome and accepted. While Raleigh does a good job, both Durham and Chapel Hill would probably be considered the leaders in the diversity celebration. Moving on to the next category is how to speak the Southern twang. So how do you say Fuquay Varina? Well, there you have it. I just said it. It's Fuquay Varina. And there's lots of funny memes on that one. Also, why do you say y'all? It's a shortening of the phrase you all. And the Southerners like to talk fast and save time, so we combine it together. So I've heard people ask, what does it mean when someone says I'm fixin'? And what it means is I'm about to do something. So when someone says I'm fixin' to take the trash out, that means they're gonna do it shortly. Also, bless your heart is not a term of endearment. Moving into general questions about Raleigh, how is Raleigh's traffic? This is a loaded question, and it purely depends on where you're commuting to. For someone coming from a big city like Atlanta, DC, or New York, our traffic probably seems like nothing. But for those who have grown up here, it feels like the traffic is bad and it keeps getting worse. You'll want to know which roads to stay away from during certain times, like I-40 going north in the morning and south in the evening, Capitol Boulevard, and Wade Avenue. You'll also find that you'll want to learn the back roads, as most of the local Raleigh residents have learned the secret ways to avoid traffic. Where should I eat and where should I stay when I come visit? There honestly are so many places, and the recommendations may depend on what you want to experience and whether or not you're house hunting. A few spots to consider would be right around the North Hills area, the Renaissance, the AC Hotel by Marriott, and Hyatt in North Hills. The reason why is because they're really close to 440, which makes it easy to hop on the highway and access many of Raleigh's suburbs. North Hills has a lot of entertainment like a movie theater, casual and higher end shopping, and also a large variety of restaurants. Cowfish is always a popular option that's there and it's not too expensive. If you want to be by downtown, both the Marriott and the Sheraton on Fayetteville Street are popular, and they have some nearby food options like Jimmy V's and Rye Bar and Southern Kitchen. Or you could walk to the Big Easy or the Raleigh Times. The AC Hotel by Marriott has a nice rooftop style restaurant that has great views of downtown, and it's also on the end of Glenwood South, which is the premier nightlife street in Raleigh. If you really want to be in on the action at Glenwood South's nightlife, the Hampton Inn and the Suites is right there, and the Raleigh Beer Garden and the Ale House right there also have really great options for food and drinks. If you're looking for something fun and a little bit different, you could try Heights House. It's a restored historical house turned hotel on the edge of downtown Raleigh. And if you're looking for a more central location, there are a variety of hotels right next to the Crabtree Valley Mall. The Embassy Suites in Cary at the Harrison and I-40 intersection is also in a really great location. The Embassy Suites is also right next to the Amstead Hotel, and it's the area's only 5-star hotel for those who want a really incredible experience. Moving on, what are some recommended spots to take company when they come to visit? So the answer is going to depend on your company and what they're into. But just some good options are North Hills in Midtown Raleigh, Fenton and Cary, and on a little smaller scale, Lafayette Village in North Raleigh. North Hills and Fenton both have movie theaters, and there's plenty of shopping things to do as well as quite a few food options. If you want to head into downtown, the Morgan Street and Transfer Co. food halls are really good places to go that have a variety for everyone in the family. And the museums downtown are free and they're fun to explore. You could also go to Moore Square, which is lined with restaurants, and it also has the Marbles Kids Museum. If you want to get outside with the family, Duke Gardens in Durham is highly recommended, and Pullen Park and Laurel Hill Sassafras Park are great for kids. Next question is Raleigh Walkable. Most people in Raleigh are going to need a car, and you will use it regularly. Outside of downtown, Raleigh shopping centers and restaurants are pretty spread out. There are more condos and apartments being built in downtown Raleigh, North Hills, Fenton, and other areas that have many things that you will need within walking distance, but certainly not everything you may need. Moving on, does Raleigh have state income tax? Yes, we do, and it's 4.75%. Tax-wise, North Carolina is right in the middle in comparison to the rest of the country. We have a 7 to 7.5% sales tax depending on the county, and we have property taxes on property and vehicles. Next question, how are the schools and where can I find information? Wake County schools are known to be a great school system that feed many students into NC State, Duke, and UNC, among many other great colleges in North Carolina. There are obviously highs and lows within each school system, and for anyone wanting more specific information, I would highly suggest working with a school advisor. If you need a recommendation, reach out to me and I can set you up with one. I hope this video was helpful, and remember to let us know what your thoughts and experiences are in the comments below. If you need any real estate assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out, as we would love to help you. I'm Alison Wojnarowski, and thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.